You know, when you think about Maryland food, the first thing that comes to mind, crabs, Old Bay seasoning, but some people are visiting our state to have pizza.
I know what you're thinking. What's so special about the pizza? Well, WMER2 News' Janae Wright visited the restaurant, which is one of the New York Times just named one of the best in America. Janae, were you able to have a slice? What'd you find out about all the hype?
Well, I didn't try the pizza because the place was so busy, but believe me, I am going back. And after speaking with the chef and some of the customers at Little Donna's in Upper Fells, I understand why. Robbie Tutlewski opened Little Donna's in 2022, named after his 5-foot Croatian grandmother, Donna. He says the place is a legacy for her and his sister, Jill, who both inspired him to cook and who both passed away.
When your family starts to get smaller and loved ones you start losing, you try to hold on to those memories, and you know, a good way for me to do it was through cooking.
Little Donna's gained some big attention when the New York Times chose the restaurant as one of America's best for 2023. The only one it chose in Maryland.
I'm gonna get a red wine.
Tess Manning and her husband have been coming to the restaurant often. Tess says it's the only place in Baltimore she brings people like her parents who are from New York.
We've said from the beginning, every time we come here, the food gets better and better. They just keep putting in more and more effort. I don't know how it gets better every time, but it truly does.
Other customers also have the same feeling.
This place is absolutely fantastic. I love how experimental you are. You're not afraid to cook with real ingredients and with real flavor. But the tone and the service in the place is so laid back.
Robbie says he had no clue about the article until it was published and still wonders why the writer chose Little Donna's.
But why did they choose us? I went to a couple of other restaurants that were on the list, and I get why. You know, they're totally different. They're totally different. Bigger staff, you know, maybe their plateware is better, things like that. But I get why we're in that same group. Because I think we're doing something that's true to ourselves, and I think people really, appreciate that.
His customers know exactly why.
It's the type of place that just, you kind of can't forget about it. Every time you come in, it's a different experience, but also you kind of get what you're expecting, which is just great service, great food, and I think it's just a very happy place.
I mean, that's kind of the thing, under promise and over deliver. That's all I can really say about that. We do what we do and hope people like it.
Don Lewis says since the first time he ate there, he knew the restaurant was special.
And lo and behold, New York Times came down and agreed with me. So congratulations to Robbie and the whole staff here, and I'm just happy.
And the people I talked with say they were worried about the restaurant and that it would become overcrowded since the article, that they wouldn't be able to get their tables as usual. The larger table reservations are booked through mid-December, but Chef Robbie says no matter what, he'll make sure all the customers get their food as long as they come in 45 minutes before closing.